way the United States politicized tracing the COVID-19's origin seems familiar. The US insisted on starting its own investigation by its intelligence agency, despite the fact that scientists in the WHO report have indicated that the lab leak theory is untenable.
President Biden's ordering U.S. intelligence
to step up its efforts to figure out the origins of COVID-19.
At the same time, media started to write groundless stories and take them as evidence. To Washington, the pandemic is a new weapon against Beijing. From human rights to the environment, from 5G technology to internet security, America has hosted countless hearings and released numerous investigative reports to try to hit China hard. For them, doing so might tarnish China's reputation while also get Beijing to compromise on a number of bilateral interests at a negotiating table. Further, casting China as a common enemy can also deflect domestic pressure that American politicians can hardly handle. And now the issue of COVID-19's origin is a fresher and handier spear for them to thrust.
Today, the president asked the intelligence community to redouble their efforts to collect and analyze information that could bring us closer to a definitive conclusion and to a report back to him in 90 days.
The US has mastered it for so long, no one expects Washington to suddenly abandon this kind of political tricks. But there should be serious warnings that this time may be more dangerous than ever, because what they are politicizing is a pandemic that has put people worldwide to the brink. Most of us have experienced isolation away from our colleagues, friends, and even families. Surrounding news stories are filled with death numbers, crowded hospitals, and declining markets. Many people lost their loved ones and their jobs. Even walking on the street without a mask has become risky. And that's what these politicians are taking advantage of, our fragility. The underlying philosophy of politicalizing a pandemic is to redirect public attention on rational things such as science and government management to irrational but irritative things when negative emotions are inevitably out of balance. The American government has given people a wrong emotional outlet by attacking others and promoting conspiracy theories, and thus created hatred and polarization. Look at what happened to Asian Americans during the pandemic. That was a result. And internationally, at a time when global solidarity is sorely needed, aggressive nationalism fueled by American slurs against China will do nothing to get the world back on track. Remember what the former US First Lady said.
How we explain that when someone is cruel or acts like a bully, you don't stoop to their level. No, our motto is, when they go low, we go high.
Biden's approval rating has dropped to its lowest level after the Taliban takeover. Will the extra pressure at home lead to more conspiracies over Chinese laboratories? Or in Michelle Obama's words, is Mr. Biden going to go low and choose to be the bully this time? Let's wait and see.